Okay, good evening, everyone. We're continuing with 3 minutes of Tehillim. So we're up to Perek Chav Ches, Psalm 28. This is the last Perek which began in Perek Chav Hey that are just LeDavid. They don't have any description, any honorific, just LeDavid. And the theme that we suggested is the basic theme of the last Perakim is David as a human being, David as a man, just David HaMelech, and going through life and the struggles that we all go through. And David speaking for Klal Yisrael, but also just as a human being, going through those ups and downs of life. I want to highlight the first pasuk, pasuk Aleph. The David Elecha Hashem. He says, Hashem, I call to you. Hashem, Ekra Tzuri v'al techarash mimeni. Do not be silent from me. Pen techashem mimeni. Because if you remain silent, v'nimshalti im yordei vor. Then I will be thrown off into the abyss, the yordei bor. What is this term yordei bor? It comes up a number of times in Tehillim. So we may be familiar with it from Mizmor Shir Chanukah Sabayis, Perek Lamed, where we say, over there, we say in Pasuk Dalet, Hashem Helisi min shol nafshi chayisani miyordei bor, that Hashem took me out from the abyss. So what is this idea of going into the abyss and the yordei bor? So I perhaps the yordei bor is referring to an experience, being in the pit, being in the down, but more than just being down, being isolated, being cast away from other people, and having no one to turn to and no one to listen. Perhaps this I can prove this from the following. So if you look at Perek Lamed, Hashem, David's praising Hashem, and at the end he says something specifically about not being silent. He's talking about praising Hashem. He says, "L'man yizemercha kavod v'lo yidom." Because of this, Hashem saved me from the abyss. I'm not going to be silent. And it contrasting that from being thrown into the pit. And similarly, the pasuk we just read together at the beginning of our Perek, we said to Hashem, "Al techarash mimeni." Don't cast me away. Don't let me lay silent. We're asking Hashem sort of to listen. So this connection between either human beings or with Hashem is the opposite of yordei bor. And what is this? Why is it so important? So I think that if we feel completely alone, if we feel completely cast away and isolated, we can fall over the abyss. We can actually fall to depression. And this is because contrary to the Simon and Garfunkel song, no man is an island. Yes, that's the whole point of the song, I think. But if I remember correctly. But we're not an island. We don't function on our own. We need other people. We need companionship. And sometimes that companionship can be when no one else is there, we can actually find solace in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But don't underestimate the importance of a regular human friend. As David HaMelech continues in this Perek as well, that he says, I need people, I need human beings. But he asks Hashem to make sure that he finds the right human beings. Al tishmechini im rishayim. Don't let me be pulled away by these evil people. Let me find the right people, because I know I need human beings. Let me find the right ones. Human beings are social animals. We need other people. But sometimes you don't have those other people. Find HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Make sure that you have him to listen to you, because he's always there. But don't underestimate the power of a friend. You'd be surprised how important and good it feels.